What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Around the Ropes podcast special tonight. Because, yes, guys, I know we're not normally live on a Thursday night, but, guys, we have a big show tonight. Guys, unfortunately, this is not the Savage Storm that you guys are used to seeing on Thursdays. I'm not a loudmouth Greek guy, but there is one thing that is the same. Because joining the show, I have been waiting for this for a long time. One of the most controversial people when it comes to having a microphone. DJ motherfucking Storms. DJ, what's going on?
Oh, you damn fucking right, baby. You damn right. For those of you that do not know who I am, please allow me to reintroduce myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the one and only DJ Storms, and I would like to welcome each and every single one of you to a very special crossover show for the Around the Ropes podcast with this guy over here. He is Mr. John Blaine. I, of course, am DJ motherfucking Storms. And we got ourselves a very special countdown show to the historic first-time show in the Elmwood Park Rec Center in over 5 years. I'm talking about Battle in the Borough this fall, October 19th, 2024. And we are not alone. We got ourselves an all-star guest panel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our 3 guests of the night so far, because we could have more. We got Tiffany Avatar, the Cotton Candy Princess, Miss Tiffany Grady, and one half of the ECPW World Tag Team Champions, one half of the Silk City Kings, Bulldog Pittman. Let's bring them all on.
Okay, we'll do all the 3 of them at once.
Let's bring them all on, baby. We making history tonight.
Hold on, give me a second. Computer's not working. Of course. Shocker.
Of course.
There we go. And
yeah, was good,
nice.
gang.
Hey, Pittman.
How y'all doing tonight?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. How y'all doing, fam? Yo, Tiff, what's good?
Hi.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, Tiffany, and Mr. Pittman, thank you very much for taking the time to come on the show.
Wait, which Tiffany did you say first?
The important one. Stop this already. Don't do this.
Right to my right.
Yeah, talking to me. Thank you.
Easy. Let's
I'm
keep
a
it
little
cordial
offended
right here.
as the princess here, but I'll let the first one slide.
Yeah, let's keep it cordial here. Trust me, everyone will get their chance to speak. First of all, I actually want to start with Tiffany Avatar because she was actually the first woman to get confirmed for this show on October 19th. Tiffany Avatar, thank you very much for coming on. First things first, for those fans watching that do not know of your career, please tell everyone, how long have you been wrestling now?
Officially 2 years.
Wow. How about that? Well, you've come a long way, that's for sure. You've actually taken to this like a fish to water. The first time I saw you, I remember it was back at ISPW Worth the Williams Center in Rutherford, New Jersey. That place has been starving for professional wrestling. You got the women's match against Vicious Vicky, and I don't know what it was, but something just clicked. I saw great potential in you, and you're getting better and better by the day. I'm very impressed, and I'm sure a lot of people are very impressed. But this is a whole different ball game. Obviously, this is a big show. Everyone wants to make a big impression because the last show that took place in the Elmwood Park Rec Center was on April 7th, 2019, pre-COVID. So I want to ask, what does this show really mean to you?
So the fact that it's been that long since a wrestling show has taken place here is a big deal for me. Like, there is no better way to bring wrestling back anywhere than by doing it with everybody's favorite princess.
I had a feeling. John, you got any questions?
well, Tiffany, my question to you is, talking about how big of a show this is, and you got a pretty high-profile match. I know we still got a couple months till we get to the show, but as of now, we're in the end of the summer. What are your thoughts going into the match, going up against your opponent, the other Tiffany?
My only thought going into this match is that I'm going to Candy Crush this sour little Karen gumdrop directly into the mat.
Well, I actually like to turn it over to Miss Grady now because I was doing a little bit of research. I was doing a little bit of history. You two actually have a storied history throughout the year. The most recent match, I believe, was last month in July, and it was actually you, Miss Grady, that actually got the victory. And to my knowledge, you both are 1-1 as we speak. Is that correct?
Actually, no. Currently, we're 1-0 because
No, I beat you in a tag
you
match.
needed help to beat me, so
I
I
did not
won't
need
count
help
that,
to beat
princess.
you.
Calm down there. You needed assistance from your little gumdrop crew. Calm down there.
Well,
Who was it that took you out in that match, though? Because it sure wasn't them.
Last I checked, I got tossed out the ring just along with you, so.
all right,
And
hold
I
on,
still
hold on,
took you out
hold on.
before
Time
that.
out. Time out. Listen. I understand that tensions are going to be running high. I understand that both of you are very competitive, but trust me, we got a couple of months to the show. I'd like to keep things cordial here, but Miss Grady, if you could tell the people that aren't familiar with your career, how long have you been wrestling?
I've actually been wrestling now 6, almost 7 years, actually.
Very, very nice. And seeing that this is your debut, as well as Tiffany Avatar's debut in the Elmwood Park Rec Center, seeing as it is such a big show, what would it mean to you to get a victory here in the Elmwood Park Rec Center?
It would mean a lot. I'm paving my name in another town. A bunch of people are going to know me there and know exactly I'm the better Tiff at the end of the day, just like
You are
West
not
Virginia
the
found
better
out.
Tiff. Like, why can't you? You
Oh,
need to say
God.
this every single time somebody asks you a
Because
question
you
about me,
clearly
because
need to
you're
be
trying to, like,
reminded,
convince
little
yourself
girls.
that you're the
Oh,
better
God.
Tiff.
You know what?
What?
I'm so tired of you.
You
Can't
know
we
what?
mute you as I'm talking? You talk way too much. Calm down. Sit there. You had your time, didn't you?
You're annoying. Like,
So
that's
are
really what it
you.
comes down to. I'm annoying?
Oof.
Show
When have
me
you not
where.
been? I'm
You've
sorry.
done nothing but complain since I met you. Like, I had all of West
You give
Virginia
me a
calling me
headache with all the
parented
bright
for a
colors. Are
reason.
you serious? Oh, God.
What about my colors?
You are so bright colored, it gives me a headache.
Oh, look! But
Oh.
I wore this shirt for you because you said you burned Candyland, so I wore
I
my Dead
did burn
Inside shirt.
Candyland. You and your little gumdrop people.
And yet
So
I'm
calm
still
down
here,
there.
and I'm still ready to kick your butt.
I
So what
still
are you
don't
talking about?
understand. I
All
clearly
right.
didn't drop you on your face hard enough.
Hold on. Listen. We're trying not to have this show go over the limit here. And Bulldog Pittman, he's been waiting patiently as of lately. But
I'm sorry, Pittman.
I do have a couple of connections, and I will be making a couple phone calls, and hopefully we might be able to raise the stakes for this match. But before we move on to Bulldog Pittman, Mr. Blaine, do you have any questions for Miss Grady?
Well, actually, before I get to my questions, I do have 2 comments coming in because we do have, guys, one thing with this is we do have live comments coming in here. So I just want to pull up the comments here quickly.
Okay, perfect.
From Randy, who's part of the Front Row Mafia, he will be there. He is confirmed. And Randy actually has a question for Tiffany Avatar, I'm assuming, I think. He wants to know if you could bring Auntie Tanya Harris.
She may be there. That's up to her. But personally, for Tiffany Avatar, your favorite princess, the cotton candy princess, I don't need anybody to beat this sour little gumdrop.
Well, there you have it, people. Mr. Blaine, any questions for Miss Tiffany Grady before we move on to one half of the Silk City Kings right there?
Well, Tiffany, I'll ask you the same question I asked the other Tiffany. Overall thoughts going into this. I mean, this Jersey is kind of a big area with wrestling, and how are you feeling going into this match?
I feel very confident about this. As I said, I've already got one over her, even though she doesn't want to admit it, but I clearly just need to remind her again who's on top. So
I heard me.
What no, you heard what?
I heard me. I'm on top.
You heard you what?
Because
No,
I'm the
you're
princess.
not on top. Oh my God. Just because
I
you
don't
call
know about
yourself a
this,
princess
Jen. I don't
doesn't
know
make
about
you
this.
one.
Ladies.
All right, listen. Like I said, I will be making some phone calls, and we're going to raise the stakes for this match. But I know for a fact that both of these women, they obviously have a storied history. They are going to be doing everything in their power to come out victorious in the Elmwood Park Rec Center. Who's going to come out victorious, people? You're going to have to get your tickets right now because
It's me.
the Battle in the Borough, trust me, October 19th, 2024, tickets at the door. You can DM me or you can call 201-507-2577. And before we move on to Pittman, final comments, Miss Avatar, final comments.
My final comments is after I Candy Crush this gumdrop, hopefully you'll lose all like the sour and like the Karenness, and then maybe we could actually be like a power team of Tiffany's. But like your attitude is too negative for me right now.
And we'll have to see what happens there. Miss Grady.
I'm tired of your positive attitude. So I'm going to take that lollipop you carry around and I'm going to beat you with it until you come back to reality. That's what I'm going to do.
I'd like
Ooh,
to see you
is that
try.
legal?
How about
I'm
that?
going to.
I dare you to even put a finger on my lollipop. By the
Well,
way,
last
how
time I
did
didn't
that
need the
marshmallow stick to
lollipop.
the head
Remember
feel?
that? Oh, who throws a marshmallow still? Come on.
I
Who
did,
does
and you
that?
still can do nothing about it.
You
Uh,
know what? That
DJ,
marshmallow was
DJ,
stale too.
quick
yeah,
question.
yes, John.
Is this match sponsored by Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Because that's what I just have that feeling right now.
At this point, it has to be. At this point, it has to be. But Miss Avatar, Miss Grady, thank you very much for your time, and good luck to the both of you. I will be in contact with you as we get closer and closer to the event. I hope that you both have a great weekend.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
you too.
You too.
All right, take care, ladies.
Now, Mr. Pittman, I know you've been waiting very patiently over there, and I greatly appreciate your patience. Obviously, we have a lot to talk about with you, Mr. Pittman. You have been making the waves throughout independent professional wrestling, whether it be in ECPW, whether it be in Ace Pro Wrestling, whether it be in ISPW. Now you're coming to the Elmer Park Rec Center for the first time in your career. First things first, you're one half of the Silk City Kings alongside Kenny Bangle. And Kenny Bangle, I spoke with Kenny Bangle. He will be at the show as well. He's getting a major opportunity. But my question to you, Mr. Pittman, is what do you feel is the most difficult thing when you're transitioning from a tag team wrestler into a singles wrestler? Because you've done both sides of the spectrum.
Honestly, big dog, it's nothing difficult about it. This all easy money to me. This all easy money to Kenny. We do this, bro. And then it's the fact that y'all bringing it 5 minutes from the house, 5 minutes from the town. Dog, you on the borderline. That's Elmwood Park right there. Right next to Patterson. You home. Anywhere you step foot in North New Jersey, in Northern Jersey, you in my yard, dog. You in Kenny's yard, dog. This how we play. This how we roll. We not going out like that. Now, as far as it being the singles, whether it be singles or whether it be tag, you go up against the dog, you get your ass whipped. That's how it goes.
Well, I'm very, very happy that you're confident because I am here to make an announcement. I'm here to make an announcement as far as your match. So far, we have the Now and the Audacity. We got Tiffany Grady and Tiffany Avatar. And we do have El Oso Blanco versus Mateo Marcelos. I'm here to make the announcement of our fifth match. And on October 19th, 2024, it will be Bulldog Pittman taking on the Revolver, Alex Ryman.
I have the graphic. I'm just finding it right now. So give me a second.
What's that?
No, I have the graphic for. I just gotta find it now because I didn't save the.
Yeah, go ahead.
name
We're going to put
properly.
that graphic up very, very soon. But Mr. Pittman, I want to get your thoughts going into this match. I know you have a history with Alex Ryman. I've spoken to him before. He said that you two have fought multiple times in the past. If you could elaborate on your history with Mr. Ryman.
Well, Alex, he from ECPW, you know what I mean? When I came in there, he was in there training and beating everybody up, you know what I'm saying? So, like, with Alex, you know what I mean? Like, we trained together, you know what I'm saying? He beat me up when I'm 6 years in now. So, I mean, and then we had matches before, and he beat on me then. But this is a new breed, right? This is a new game. This is different here. Like, I got a shot collar now that I'm put his hands up, make him put his hands down. That's how I'm doing it today. That's how I'm doing it October 19th. I know Alex is coming with a whole bunch of pain. I know Alex is coming with a whole bunch of different strategies. And Alex been to Germany. Alex been to Canada. Alex been everywhere. So I know it's a big test. It's a big test for me. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? It's just a test that I'm willing to take. Like, it's just something I'm willing to just run full head of steam into, dog. Straight up.
Well, I actually want to go back to what you said earlier.
I have the graphic.
You have the graphic up? Yeah, put that graphic up, baby. There we go, baby. Alex Ryman,
there
Bulldog Pittman. The rivalry continues on October 19th, 2024. But I actually want to go back to what you said earlier on. You said that you're now 6 years in. He beat on you back then. Are you implying that he took advantage of a young Bulldog Pittman when you were just starting out?
You could say took advantage, but I wouldn't call it that. I would just call it teaching me a lesson. I'll just call it letting me know what type of time I was getting into, what type of environment I was getting into. And he did that. He showed me. He let me know what was up. And you know what? I'm grateful for that. And then on October 19th, Bulldog's gonna return the favor.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it. And you know something? I may as well raise the stakes because I have a big announcement regarding this match. Now, for those of you that missed the Savage Storm Super Show last week, El Oso Blanco and Mateo Marcelos, they actually came on the show and I made their match official. Well, Mr. Ryman, he's got a big match with El Oso Blanco coming up at a Pro Wrestling Magic event on September 28th, 2024. And Alex Ryman will be defending the Pro Wrestling Magic World Heavyweight Championship against Mr. Blanco. I had a very nice conversation with the founder of Pro Wrestling Magic earlier today, Mr. Steve Off, and we came to a big agreement to make this show even bigger. The winner of the Alex Ryman El Oso Blanco match will advance to Battle in the Borough on October 19th, and they will defend the Pro Wrestling Magic World Heavyweight Championship against their respective opponent. So if Blanco wins, he will fight Mateo for the championship. But if Ryman wins, Bulldog Pittman, you might just have yourself a Pro Wrestling Magic World Heavyweight Championship match.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. Honestly, I kind of like the sound of that. Bulldog Pittman, Pro Wrestling Magic Heavyweight Champion. You know what? You might as well jot it down now because that's exactly what's about to happen October 19th.
Well, Mr. Blaine, I'm going to hand it over to you. Do you have any questions for Mr. Bulldog Pittman?
Well, I do. Bulldog, now that the stakes have been raised, does it change your mindset going into the match at all, knowing that you have an opportunity to possibly get a title shot?
Nah, not at all, dog. It just raises the stakes a little bit. It raises the game. It just raises a couple notches, dog. Like, you put a championship in my vision, that's like putting a bag of money on the table and telling me to go grab it. I'm about to go get it, dog. For SCK, for Patterson, for Silk City. Bulldog Pittman is going to be the new Pro Wrestling Magic Heavyweight Champion. Straight like that.
We're going to be keeping our eyes. We're definitely going to be keeping our eyes on that. But I'm actually going to throw it over to the two Tiffany's again because I actually want to get your picks on this. We'll start with Miss Grady. Alex Ryman versus Bulldog Pittman. Who do you think is going to come out victorious here?
Clearly Pittman. There's no doubt in my mind he's taking that belt home.
Well, that's only if Ryman gets past El Oso Blanco. You have to remember that.
That
that's
is true.
Past El Oso Blanco. True. Miss Avatar, I'm going to go to you. Is it Pittman or is it the Revolver?
I'm going to say this, and Karen Tiff's choice does not waver my decision, but my pick is absolutely Bulldog. I know what he can do in that ring. He's absolutely amazing. He's got this no problem. That title is coming to him.
Looks like Pittman. He's got a unanimous decision amongst the ladies. A little extra motivation. I'm going to have to speak to Ryman at some point. I don't know about that, but Bulldog Pittman, looks like all the momentum is with you heading into October 19th.
And that's exactly where it's supposed to be, and that's where it's going to stay. Big SCK.
And you know what? I may as well make another announcement here tonight, and I'm going to make the announcement in regards to Kenny Bangle. You know, Kenny Bangle, I've seen what Kenny Bangle can do and Bulldog Pittman can do as tag teams and singles athletes. But I'll tell you something, Kenny Bangle, I feel as though is looking for a breakout moment, so I'm going to give him his breakout moment. And that breakout moment is going to come in the form of a singles match at Battle in the Borough against one of the most decorated professional wrestlers of 2024, and that is the heavy metal hitman, Rick Recon. Rick Recon versus Kenny Bangle, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this could be a first-time ever matchup, and we're going to see what Kenny Bangle is really made of.
My dog gonna get it. He coming out on top with that one, bro. Kenny, show him how to do it on October 19th, big dog.
He roomed for you here, Kenny. But let me go to the Tiffany's again. I'm going to have to ask your prediction on that match. What about Kenny Bangle versus Rick Recon? Let's go with Tiffany Avatar first.
I think Kenny has a lot of potential, and I think that he has a good chance at winning this. but I have a hard time betting against Rick Recon.
Rick Recon, if you're watching, looks like you got yourself a vote from Tiffany Avatar. Let's go to Tiffany Grady.
I don't even have to second guess this one. Kenny's definitely taking that win home too.
Really? Wow. Look at that. Tiffany Grady, a big SCK girl. How about that?
She only disagrees because it's me.
Oh, you have nothing to do with any of my decisions. I promise that one.
Sure.
At this rate, we're going to have to give Bulldog his own show because the ladies are hijacking Around the Road podcast.
This is why we don't get our own time. Do you not notice this?
Yeah, I'm aware. Now I'm aware. Now I understand.
If you give her more time, though, she's just going to complain.
I don't even get time now. You just won't be quiet. How am I supposed to complain if you won't be quiet?
Bulldog, you're going to have to step in here. Help us out.
Hey, man, I ain't going to lie to you. I got my money on Tiffany.
Which one?
Which
one? It don't matter. Whichever one come out on top, I'm getting paid.
He's a man that knows how to stay out of trouble, clearly.
Well, I actually want to move on to some other matches as well because I want to get everyone's prediction on a couple more matches here. One of them, obviously, is Blanco and Mateo. And for those of you that watched the Savage Storm Wrestling Super Show last week, they got into a little fight. Blanco, he's the one that said that he took Mateo Marcelos underneath his wing, and now he's apparently gotten a little too cocky. Mateo, he came in with a lot of confidence, and he said personally that he has to win. It's not that he's changed, and Blanco did accuse him of changing. He hasn't changed, but he needs to win because nothing else matters. This is probably the most important match in his eyes for his career. He needs to beat his current friend, El Oso Blanco, at Battle in the Borough. Let's start with John, and then we'll go all the way around here. John Blaine, who do you see coming out victorious here? Is it Blanco or is it Mateo?
It's going to be Blanco, and it's a simple thing, the size factor. Blanco's building with legs.
Looks like Blanco's got him some support in the form of the Around the Ropes podcast host. Let's go to Mr. Bulldog Pittman. Pittman, if you can, do you have a history with either Mateo or Blanco? And if so, elaborate on that, and does that sway your opinion?
You know, I know Mateo. Blanco, I've seen a lot on Instagram and Facebook. I've seen a lot of stuff. So this gonna be kind of hard to choose for real. But if Mateo come with the right game plan, he might come out on top.
Looks like we got a 1-1. Let's go to Miss Tiffany Avatar. And if you have a history with either man, and you know either man, please elaborate. And does that sway your opinion? Who is coming out victorious in this match between two proud fathers, two friends, but only one can come out on top?
You know, I was thinking about this as everybody else has been giving their opinions, with the exception of Tiffany, because she hasn't gone yet, but I also don't care. I have to say, I can't pick a winner because these are two individuals who have a lot to fight for. And when you have a lot to fight for, there's no telling how far you're willing to go.
I mean, that's certainly not wrong. We're going to have to turn it over to Miss Grady now. Is it Mateo or is it Blanco?
Well, I actually personally have a history with Mateo. One of my first companies I've ever worked. I've known him since then, and I'm going to have to back him as well. Clearly, he's got a lot to prove because some things have been said about him. I feel he's going to back it in this match.
Really? How about that? Looks like Mateo, he's got himself a lot of support here at this round table. I may have to go with Blanco here, only because of the fact, and I hope Mateo doesn't hear this, but I don't know. I think Mateo may be getting a little bit too overconfident. Listen, you need confidence in this game. Everyone knows you need confidence in this game because if you aren't confident in yourself, I don't even know what you're doing here. There's the door. Get the hell out of here. But I don't know. I think Mateo is just getting a little bit too ahead of himself because Blanco, when he was sitting down for the interview last week, Blanco, very, very calm, very, very cool. Mateo, he got a little bit overzealous. And sometimes, wise man once said that the loudest one in the room may be the weakest one in the room. So I'm going to throw that out there. We're going to have to get Tiffany Avatar's opinion here because we need a tiebreaker. We got 2-2 right now. Miss Avatar, you're the tiebreaker here.
It comes down to the princess. That's okay. Your favorite princess is here to save the day as usual. I hate to agree with her again, but I am going to have to choose Mateo.
Wow. 3-2 Mateo. Mateo, you got yourself some support here. Well, let me move on to another match here, and this is the only tag team match on the show. And I know Bulldog Pittman definitely has an interest in this one because two teams that him and his partner Kenny both have a history with. John Blaine, you got something to say? I don't want to prevent you from speaking.
Oh, no, you're good. Two things. One, that if it's the tag team I'm thinking you're talking about, they're in the room right now.
They are in the room. Holy shit. We're going to have to bring them on.
But before we get to that, let me get to the comment section because the comment section are blowing up here a little bit.
Let's see. Well, what do the comments got to say? I know that we have a lot of material to discuss. You're usually the loud. Hooligram, let me tell you something. When it comes to DJ Storms, nobody can do what I can do. And absolutely no one is as knowledgeable about professional wrestling as I am. So Hooligram, you're all the way over there in Oregon. If you got something to say, come here to New Jersey. Come to my backyard and we can settle this. Please pay no mind to Hooligram, people. Will the Cardinal Nicholas Thompson be on this show? I actually have to do some more research on him. If there are any advocates for Nicholas Thompson, either of the Tiffanys or Mr. Pittman, who here knows about Nicholas Thompson? Let's start with Miss Grady.
I do. He's a very good worker, very good drive. So I definitely would back Nick coming in.
Well, you know what? This is not going to be the only show that I do. So he is absolutely going to be on one of my shows in the future. Pittman, you got a history with Nicholas Thompson?
Yeah, absolutely. Nick's that deal, bro. Straight up. Nick do his thing when it's time to go. Nick do his thing. I ain't gonna lie.
How about that, Miss Avatar?
I unfortunately have not had the pleasure of meeting Nicholas yet, but he sounds like a great competitor and maybe somebody I can Candy Crush in the future.
Oh my God, how about that? Well, let me tell you something. We do have one half of the tag team match waiting for us, and hopefully John Blaine can get his internet connection back. John, if you're listening, you're going to have to bring the two brothers on because we got ourselves a big tag team match to talk about. We may as well start talking about that now. Hopefully John can fix up what's going on his end. But the only tag team match on the show, and again, like I said, Bulldog Pittman, he has a history with both of these teams. It is Vic Delicious and Hale Collins, the Now, versus Mika and Seth Cortez of the Audacity. So I actually want to start with Mr. Pittman here. Can you elaborate on your history, you and Bengal's history with the Now and the Audacity?
Yeah, man. The Now is tough. They're really, really a real tough team to beat because they have a lot of experience with them. You know what I'm saying? With age comes a lot of experience, a lot of wisdom. And sometimes, bruh, you could be the most athletic one in the room. You know what I'm saying? If the old head know how to beat you and find the weakness quick, they go and find it and they will beat you. You know, so I mean, but with the Audacity, they got youth on their side. They got youth, athleticism, you know, they're young couple kids, you know what I'm saying? But both teams are really tough to beat. You know, you see them both in the ring, ain't nothing to play with. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be a good match, and I can't wait to see it. Man.
Well, now that you've gotten your opinions out of the way, how you doing, John? Hey, John's finally back. How about that?
Sorry about that. The internet, my laptop kind of screwed up.
No worries. No worries.
I know we're talking about Battle of Borough here, but I do have some breaking news from the world of professional wrestling. I just saw on social media. I'm trying to get actual confirmation. Actually, let me wait on it a second just because I want to get actual confirmation on it because there was another passing tonight.
Okay, perfect.
So I want to
Wait. Another passing?
Yeah.
No shit. Unbelievable.
Yep. I'm gonna get confirmation on it, and we will report it as soon as I get some more confirmation on it.
I swear to God, man.
And one more comment I want to get to before we get to the audacity, because I kind of popped for this one. DJ, what about this team?
You know something? I've been thinking about them, and I've seen what they can do. So I'll tell you what. The next show that I do, Sent to Slaughter will be there. And I already got the perfect team for them. And it's very fitting that one half of them is here. Pittman, are you and Bangle down for a match against Sent to Slaughter at the next show that I do?
Of course. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? We down for whoever you set in front of us. Come in, step in, and get knocked down. That's how we do, B.
How about this? How about we even raise the stakes?
Uh-huh.
If you two are still the ECPW World Tag Team Champions at that time, you willing to put those titles up on the line against Sent to Slaughter?
Let's do it.
It's like we got ourselves confirmation. But speaking of tag teams, why don't we bring them on? Let's bring on the two brothers here, one half of the tag team match at Battle in the Borough, Mika and Seth Cortez. And as we do so, Pittman, if you can give us your prediction. Obviously, you talked about how tough these guys are. And yes, they're right here. Mika and Seth Cortez of the Audacity. Gentlemen, how are you doing tonight?
We're doing terrible. First of all, reintroduce us and get my name right. It's Micah Cortez.
Not Mika.
Oh, it's Micah.
My apologies.
Say it the right way.
Micah Cortez and Seth Cortez of the Audacity, former two-time Outlaw professional wrestling tag team champions and one of the most decorated tag teams on the East Coast. And they got a match against three-time and record-setting ISPW World Tag Team Champions Vic Delicious and Hale Collins of the Now. And we were just getting ready to ask Bulldog Pittman his prediction for your matchup. Bulldog Pittman, if you could elaborate, who do you think's winning this match?
Between the Now and the Audacity?
The Audacity.
That's right, the Audacity.
Oh, that's hard. You know what? Let's go with the Audacity.
Yeah.
Micah and Seth, you got yourself one pick here. You got yourself one pick. Let's go to Tiffany Grady. Is it the Audacity or is it the Now?
I'm gonna have to go with the Audacity. With the Audacity, I've seen them wrestle a few times over at Outlaw, and I've got to back them.
Tiffany Avatar?
So the Audacity knows that I love them. I think they're absolutely amazing, and every time I see them, they're phenomenal. However, Vic Delicious is one of my trainers. So I'm not really about to bet against my trainer because that sounds silly. So my pick is the Now.
Well,
Well,
DJ, let me just say this real quick. That was a real hard decision for me to make.
It was a bunch of smart choices up until
You know
now.
what I mean? That was a real hard decision for me to make. Knowing that I've been in the ring with both teams and knowing how they both come, like how they both play, it was hard to make. You know what I mean? So that one was just me closing my eyes and picking. But look, hey man, I stand on what I said, man. The Audacity.
We mean close.
You would know better than anyone that the Audacity is going to pick up that victory. Believe me, you know firsthand.
Where's Kenny?
he actually couldn't make it, but he's going to be at the show. He's got
That's your
himself a
boy,
big
right? Where is he?
Rick Recon.
You're talking all by yourself. My brother's here. We're
I
here.
thought we were spicy. Yikes.
Hey, listen, bro. I'm talking about myself right now, but as soon as I get my boy the game plan, it's up in the air.
This game up.
It's up.
Get your Wi-Fi game up. We can't hear any of you.
Well, listen, Micah Seth.
Where's Kenny?
He's working right now.
I remember one night. Hold on. I remember one night. We had Silk City. We had Silk City and the Now in the same match, and I remember whooping both your team's asses. So that's what I remember.
Did you whip our
Where's
ass?
Kenny?
Or did you come out just by the skin of your teeth. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? The win is a win, the loss is a loss. But next time we see you, dog,
You don't
it's
even
up.
remember.
Straight like that.
All right, listen. Hold on.
I remember.
Listen, we don't want to get too
He knows
hostile.
the
We
word.
already had a lot of hostility between the
He
two
knows.
teams. But let me ask you both
Yo,
a
they really
question,
want smoke,
Mike
man.
and Steph. We got ourselves this big time matchup coming up at Battle in the Borough. I was very happy that I reached out to you two. You two were actually the first tag team that I confirmed. Then I talked to Vic and Hale. But you two have a very storied history. It was actually the Now that took the Outlaw Tag Team titles off of you, and then you won them back and became two-time champions. However, there was a little bit of a catch, and I spoke to Hale about this. Hale actually had to go at it alone. He had to go at it alone because Vic was currently out injured on that day when you guys won the Outlaw Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships for a second time. I talked to Hale, and Hale and Vic, they're looking for some vengeance. They're looking to get back at you for taking those titles off of just Hale when you guys beat him in a handicap match. If you guys could give a response to what Hale said.
I didn't hear one thing you guys said. But all I know is the story that he went out there alone. But I remember Vic being there. He was there in spirit. And if you know anything about wrestling, if you're there in spirit, that's just as good as being there physically.
That's just as good. We kicked both their asses.
We kicked both their asses that night, and we took the Outlaw Tag Team Championship. You can go watch it. You can go watch it. Outlaw: The Last Dance on YouTube. Second match. You can go watch it.
Clean victory.
It's fast too.
I saw it.
So y'all really gonna take that victory?
Very fast.
Like y'all really
You
gonna
would
take that
agree to
victory?
some
Like it
craziness.
was 2 against 1. Like we really taking this victory? Like we really
Easy money.
we really putting this on our belt. All right, you know what? You got it, bro. You got it. You so right. You did beat Hell and Vic in spirit for the tag team championships. I do remember that. But what happens if Vic is dead? Vic and Hell are both dead. Then what's gonna happen? Matter of fact, you know what? We're gonna see October 19th, ain't we?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We will see on October 19th. It is a big-time matchup, just another chapter in the storied rivalry. But, John Blaine, I know you've been waiting patiently. If you want to ask the Audacity a question, please go ahead.
Audacity, going up against a team like the Now, one of the most prominent tag teams, you guys are still on the upcoming. How big of a win would this be for you guys to get a win over the Now with both of them there?
We already did.
We did. It was a great experience because we love getting in the ring with those guys because they bring it and they know damn well that we bring it, as we obviously whooped their asses before in the past, and they're a hard-fought fight. But if they're going up against the Audacity, it's on sight.
Looks like the Audacity is more motivated than ever.
Not for anything. I don't know. Listen, the October 19th, I just hope that Vic decides to show up, honestly. Because I don't know how he had the balls to actually stay home knowing that his tag team partner had to get in the ring with us.
He was hurt.
You understand? That's silly. To me, that's silly. I don't care if I had a broken leg. I don't care if I was sick. I don't care if I was injured. I don't care if it is what it is. If my brother showed up and said, we got a match, we got a match.
He's got to man up.
I'm gonna have to have Vic on the show. We're gonna have to have a little debate here. But Mike and Steph, I actually wanted to ask
Vic
you guys.
tough, but I don't know what he was thinking.
But we got ourselves 2 matches already confirmed. What's going on? Hey, am I coming through clear on your end?
I hear you fine.
Yeah, I know John can hear me fine. I just want to make sure.
I hear you fine.
I can hear you fine.
Yeah, you good over here, G.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
tough to
going
hear
on.
you guys.
Mike and Seth, it looks like the connection on your end, it's not coming through.
It's your end.
It's all of your
It's
end.
your end.
Our end is perfect.
It's your end.
Well, let me ask you guys this.
2, 3,
We have
4,
a couple
5.
of we have a couple matches confirmed for Battle in the Borough, including Tiffany Grady versus Tiffany Avatar. If you can you give us your opinions on who do you think is going to win that match?
Well, honestly, the truth is, I could care less. All I care about is myself.
Me.
That's right. So,
Him. That's it.
if I flipped a coin, you know what? I'm gonna go with Tiffany, even though she went against us. I'm gonna go with Tiffany just because I saw she had a nice little cat before.
I like him.
I don't know about that, but it looks like Tiffany Grady. It looks like you're gonna have to gain the approval of
There you
that
go.
by buying a cat.
I don't need their approval either. I'm good all the way over here by myself. I'm good.
You're right, because she's Karen Tiff, and she likes to isolate herself by
Oh
complaining about
Lord, be
everything.
quiet.
Oh my God, I'm telling you, John, I'm telling you, it just gets too hostile over here. I'm telling you.
No, it's totally
You
fine.
are
I'm gonna knock this
ridiculous.
girl out, and it's gonna be okay.
I'm not gonna keep reminding you. I dropped you on your face once. I'm gonna do it again.
You won't do it again, because I'm gonna drop you on your face
Okay.
4 more times before you can even think about it.
You talked a big game last time, and what happened?
You got a
Nothing.
marshmallow in your face
Nothing
is what happened
All
last
right,
time.
all right. Time out. John over here is dying. I'm telling you. You got to give him a break. Give me a break too, okay? Listen, you're gonna have plenty of time to rip each other's heads off on October 19th.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you wanna do it on this?
My God. Let me ask you guys this, Micah and Seth Cortez. After so many matches with the Now, and now you have a huge opportunity here. This is your debut in the Elmer Park Rec Center, right?
Yeah.
Your debut in the Elmer Park Rec Center. Who do you think?
Hold on.
Yeah, time out. What is going on?
Lower that one.
I think they joined twice. The audacity.
What?
The audacity. Oh, I see what happened. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, technical difficulty city over here.
Let's try this again.
All right, now do we got something?
Yeah, we got the audacity back now.
Okay, hopefully it's a lot better over here now. But Micah and Seth Cortez, I wanted to ask you guys regarding this match coming up at Battle in the Borough. It's your debut at Battle in the Borough, your debut in the Elmwood Park Rec Center against the Now, going up against a team that you have a lot of history with. I wanted to ask, what would it mean to you to get a victory for the first time ever inside the Elmwood Park Rec Center against the Now in a town that's probably not too familiar with you? What are you going to do to make a big impression here?
What would it be like to get our first victory now in that area? I think it would be exactly like the last victory over the Now. It doesn't matter where we get a victory. And you know what it would mean to us? It would mean to us the world. It would mean so much to us. It always means when we beat any team, it doesn't matter who you place in front of us, because our job is to whoop ass and take names and take titles and make money. And that's what we do.
Bulldog knows all about that. Bulldog. Hello. Where's Bangle? I want to know where Bangle is.
He's currently at work right now. I don't know what you want from me. Listen, he'll be there on October 19th. You got a problem with him, you can take it up.
Kenny, why you really want you miss Kenny? You
Because
miss my partner? Y'all miss him?
You guys are saying these guys are getting these, Silk City take title shots, and they're not even hanging out.
They want to talk about the Now so bad, but
We're hanging out.
We're gonna deal with the Now when we deal with the Now. When we see that we've whooped their ass before, we can talk trash. You got a problem with that? Huh?
Listen, y'all do what y'all want to do. It's y'all world. Just know when you see Silk City Kings in the ring, it's our world. You know what I mean?
All right,
Silk
we'll
City
see.
Prince.
We'll see.
Well, listen, We have a lot of material going down at Battle in the Borough. Trust me on that. But, John, if you got any final questions for any of these fine professional wrestlers, please go ahead.
I don't have a question. I'm just going to sit here and say, when can we get? Can it be October 19th already?
Yeah, I know, right? Lot of tension in the studio right now. But I promise you this. I promise you that on October 19th, it is going to be a historic event of epic proportions. If you guys want tickets, anyone right now that's watching, you guys want tickets, you can get tickets for $25 at the door. You can call 201-507-2577 or DM me. You will see Tiffany Grady versus Tiffany Avatar. You will see the Audacity versus the Now, and you will see Bulldog Pittman versus the Revolver Alex Ryman. Thank you very much to everyone here. Thank you very much, Tiffany Grady. Thank you very much, Tiffany Avatar. Thank you very much, Bulldog Pittman. Thank you very much to Micah and Seth Cortez, the Audacity. You guys are all fantastic. Hopefully we can keep it cordial at the next go-around. Hopefully we'll be able to keep it cordial on the next countdown. But I am DJ Storms. He is John Blaine. And this has been Around the Ropes podcast countdown to Battle in the Borough. People, get ready. You are not going to want to miss what goes down in the Borough on October 19th. I hope you all have a wonderful night.
Take care, guys.
Y'all be safe.